That's pretty cool. I mean, I just like knowing that this is out there. But Neo's final DLC, Bloodshed's End, is coming out this month, which means when you eventually do make your way back to Neo, you have a complete-ass package waiting for you.
There are a lot of DLCs that came out with Neo, and they're all substantial.
It's really awesome that they've supported this game as much as they have. And one of the main things with Bloodshed's End is that it adds the equivalent of Bloody Palace to the game.
That's all right.
So, shout-outs to Team Ninja. You guys are doing it. They continue to show their trend of of supporting the fuck out of the game.
I want to love Neo. I don't think I like it very much, but I keep wanting to go back to it because, the way they've treated this game is amazing. They've added, there was a season pass out, and a lot of season passes aren't worth bullshit. This one has delivered a ton of shit over and over and over. They added new weapons.
Yeah.
They added a new character.
I feel like it's been a once a month drop. Perhaps it's been a little less frequently than that.
Probably a little bit before, but it's
almost
a huge new Neo thing is coming out. This one has new weapons. This one has a new character. This one has 35 convenience features that you can't believe they're actually going to put in. They added co-op, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. No,
that's a mode you see in a sequel.
This feels like if you bought the season pass, you really got your fucking money's worth out of it for once. You know?
Oh, I know. Neo fans are insufferable. They're the worst. They have good reason to think Neo is the best game forever because they've been treated well.
They've been treated really well.
Fucking good job, Team Ninja. This makes me jealous.
Well, because Ninja Gaiden Sigma and Black and all those things that came out afterwards,
those are all boxed
titles that you had to go purchase. Exactly.
But it makes me jealous because remember the Ice DLC? I don't even remember the fucking Ashes of Ariandel.
Ariandel, yeah.
It's that was really disappointing. And Ring City was much better, but it's can we get support like that?
Yeah, but
the support that Team Ninja got was the support that Team Ninja delivered was heavily based on feedback. They took a lot of feedback.
Well, even before the game fucking came out.
Yeah, even before the game came out.
Massive surveys.
How things work, how they feel, how you upgrade.
And that options screen is still the most extensive console options to date.
You want to hear about a convenience feature that got added to Neo that'll blow your mind?
Go.
They added a feature that you can select level and gear rarity to auto junk when you pick it up.
Wow.
So everything below a green or everything below a certain thing will just auto junk.
Fucking rad. I love that.
I heard that and almost dived right the fuck back in.
Seriously.
Because that solves my biggest problem in that game.
You think if FromSoft took feedback like that?
It has been long standing. Epic Marcus, aka Epic Name Bro, has gone on at length on record. He's had dinner with Miyazaki, and it is really, really clear that the From Software guys don't look at or get any community stuff put at them ever.
Yeah.
Marcus sat down.
I remember you told me
and
the story,
had a dinner with Miyazaki 2 years ago and showed him off all this bullshit from Demon Souls. Mm-hmm. And Miyazaki's like, wow, I've never seen that. How are you supposed to balance your game when you don't even know what exploits are? It makes me jealous. And at the same time, I kind of appreciate.
I kind of get it
that the From Software games are an island.
Yeah, no, I kind of get it. I really do feel that there's something to be said about the whole no, we just do our thing. You know what I mean?
But at the same time, there are let's take healing as an example, right? Every single Souls game or Souls-like game like Bloodborne has a different healing system, right? They all have pros and cons, and some were made as explicit solutions to problems in prior games, right?
Yep.
But they flip-flop. Problems that were solved last time are back this time, like Blood and Bloodborne and having to go farm vials, right? Like Estus, you never have to farm for it. You can't.
Yes, but vials
problems that got solved in the last game are reintroduced in the new one, and there's lots of stuff like that. The weapon scaling, the way the way online works, and some it's because they do, like nobody goes to them and tells them this is the one that people want. This version of this is the one that people love.
But the thing that like even like something like that is a major gameplay decision, right?
Yeah.
That they might or might not want to listen to feedback on.
Yeah.
But something like picking up dupes or picking up shitty rare non-rare items gets auto junked is just, again, it's just quality of life.
Yeah, just makes the game better.
And Dark Souls and Demon Souls and Bloodborne do not pay attention to quality of life at all.
Ever.
And like there's no downside to having quality of life improvements in your game.
There is a quality of life change that I've wanted in every single Souls game, and I genuinely think at this point I'm never ever going to get it. And it is, if you equip multiple weapons, it only counts the weight for the thing that you have in your hand.
Sure.
Because Dark Souls 3 has 3 weapon slots, right? That ostensibly makes me think that I should be equipping multiple weapons for different situations, right? Mm-hmm. But all of the weight all counts simultaneously. So if I actually equip all 3 weapons, I'm going to move like a slow-ass piece of shit. Or wouldn't it be nice to actually be able to switch between a heavy and a thing?
Or just like the complexity of like cycling through options when you have a message and a lever in front of you and a summon sign in front of you. Basic shit that other games don't struggle with.
That any activatable object you can't put down messages in front of.
Or just like different buttons. Like it's just, or like the way you have to put a message down. It's like there's just so much stuff that are just like, this is not the most. So it's not the easiest way of doing this.
There's one that I think of from Final Fantasy 15 that I hope they change for the PC version that is like a good microcosm of all the complaints we'd have about quality of life in Dark Souls. Mm-hmm. Why is jump and pick up an item the same button?
Right. Yeah. Oh, of course.
It's astonishing.
Of course.
It's mind blowing.
Like either like if you want jump as a mechanic that you need people to rely on to make these like daring maneuvers, then you have to make it a fucking button that can be used and that's not fucking R3.
Why isn't square, which is attack, right? Isn't it? Whatever. But square, circle, triangle,
shoulder buttons are attack.
Yeah. We played on different control schemes for sure.
What are you talking about?
I played on like.
Sorry, are you talking about Neo?
No, I'm talking about
Souls.
So I'm talking about 15.
FF15.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were still talking about Souls. I was like,
no.
Square's attack. What the fuck?
Yeah.
How are you getting that wrong? Okay, it's 15. Yes. Default. Yeah. Sure. Or circle rather.
Whatever the fuck.
Anyway, there's lots of things like that I think could have benefited.
It's like the game could just be better.
Yeah. So.
And like they do balance passes on the game. They'll do like 1.0 whatever. And a lot of the time, what I see from like guys in the PvP community is they're like, these changes are random. They don't seem to follow rhyme or reason as to like why something was buffed or nerfed. It's goofy.
There's pluses and minuses to like super transparency with your development cycles, like Rising Thunder's patch notes and such.
Yeah. Oh, they're so good.
But like with that transparency, kind of I guess comes like the loss of some like mystique in a weird way.
Oh, of course.
But yeah, I think Neo. The point is, Neo, you did good.
Yeah,
good job.
There are things in the Souls games that are surfaced to you that are lies. Like certain scaling numbers or certain scaling letters that are just straight up lies. Because there's a good B and a bad B for scaling, right?
Like not B plus or B minus.
Just do that
B.
one. That one's a good B.
Red B or blue B.
No, just, red B or blue B.
Red B or blue B.
Like why?
And you're like, but they're both B. You can make it say B plus and B minus. How would they both be? But it's blue and it's red. What the fuck are we doing here?
Oh,
yeah.
Thumbs up to Neo. You guys are doing it.
That's a bad one. Oh man. Anyway,